My name is Chris Cook, and 7 years ago, I said yes to the Future Leadership Foundation. It was 7 years ago that Greg Morrow came to me and asked me to consider taking a trip with the Future Leadership Foundation to Ukraine. And the purpose of this trip was to explore the possibility of leading my church back here in the States to become a partner with the Future Leadership Foundation and sponsor a church planner through the Ukraine Baptist Theological Seminary. Well, I'll have to admit that at first I was very hesitant about saying yes. After all, my world was very small, and I hadn't ventured out of the United States very far. I spoke only English, and going across the globe to another country that spoke a different language and lived in a very different way was somewhat a little bit of a stretch for me. But I said yes, and I'm glad I said yes because it has grown my world. When I went to Ukraine the first time, I fell in love with the people. I discovered that there were a lot of Ukrainians who loved Jesus and they're very passionate for him and his cause. And it really grew my world, and it grew my capacity to love. The Bible tells us in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son." We love to quote that verse, but the truth of the matter is sometimes our world is very small. Our world consists of people who are just like us. But when I went to Ukraine and I began to work there through the Future Leadership Foundation, my world began to grow and my capacity to love the world began to grow as well. So I hope that God will lay it upon your heart to perhaps say yes to the Future Leadership Foundation. Your involvement and your support of the Future Leadership Foundation will not only help God grow his kingdom globally, but I think it can also be instrumental in doing a great work in your life. Through the Future Leadership Foundation, God can do a work in your life as he seeks to grow your ability to love the world as he loves the world.